Okay, so something that every new generation of Pokemon games like to do is come with new, unique Pokemon fossils that once walked the Pokemon Earth, which can then be restored to revive the prehistoric Pokemon. I like dinosaurs, Dino Dan, Choice Adventures, like Jurassic World and Jurassic Park, and Dinosaur Train from like PBS Kids. Dinosaurs are the bomb, dude. So that's what I'm talking about today. I will be counting down my top 5 favorite fossil Pokemon of all time. But just in case, be sure to like and subscribe, share this with your friends, check out my Post on Strawpoll, check out my Demer, and check out my Twitter. According to YouTube Analytics, over 95% of you guys are not subscribed. So what are you doing? It's right there. Click it. Do it. Do it! Do it! Okay, anyway, all the links are in the description. So yeah, let's start the video now. Alright, number 5 is Karakos. Now, while Unova didn't have the best set of Pokemon, their fossil Pokemon were pretty good, So up first we have Karakos. Now, Karakos is based off of the Archelon, a prehistoric turtle that dated back to the Cretaceous period. I think it's great for some fossil Pokemon to not be necessarily dinosaurs, but they can sometimes be like prehistoric creatures, like reptiles and like winged reptiles and like aquatic, marine reptiles. Yeah, that's what I call them. And yeah, I kind of like that. Karakos is a great example of it because it has a nice design, nice color scheme, great shiny. And I just found out that its front armor resembled a bulletproof vest, which is a neat detail, especially considering that it's been a fossil for God knows how long. That's all I can say for it. Lots of great things, and it deserves number 5 on this list. Number 4, Ammonite. Of course, I had to put our Pokemon Lord and Savior, Lord Helix, on this list. Okay, Twitch plays Pokemon jokes aside. Ammonite has a nice design. Ammonite is based off of an Ammonite, a prehistoric mollusk from dinosaur times. Let me keep this segment brief. Ammonite is a good Pokemon. He has a good design, a good shiny, and is all around a good Pokemon. Not much to say about it, but I do really like this one. Number 3, Aerodactyl. Yes, the OG fossil Pokemon of the franchise made it on this list. Aerodactyl is based off of the Rampardos, a pterosaur from the Jurassic period. Fun fact, the Rampardos is actually my most favorite pterosaur from the prehistoric times, yeah. Aerodactyl is actually a pretty giant Pokemon. According to the Pokemon Origins miniseries, there's actually a full skeleton of an Aerodactyl in a museum, which is actually pretty cool. Showing that there's not just one specific bone to each Pokemon fossil, or you don't really need one specific part of the skeleton to revive the Pokemon. However, it's not a bone that revives Aerodactyl, strangely, but a small amber rock does. While that doesn't really make sense at all, I like how Aerodactyl is the unique fossil Pokemon by being the only one that doesn't need to be revived with a fossil. But isn't it? But they're bugs trapped in the amber according to real life prehistoric times. So how does oh yeah, I guess because the DNA from the blood inside the mosquitoes can be transferred over to one of the dinosaurs, and then that's how they can able to revive it. They just take the DNA from the blood of the mosquito that's sucked up, and then convert it to revive the fossil Pokemon. It's complicated. If you use Jurassic Park logic, then it makes sense, but when you put it into normal terms, it doesn't make sense at all. It's conflicting, Compels me, though. That's all I can say for Aerodactyl. Everything about it is great, and it's an overall good fossil Pokemon. Number 2 is Auroras. Now, guys, you have no idea how much I love Auroras. Anyway, Auroras is based off of the Amargasaurus, a sauropod from the Cretaceous time period. While it doesn't have a super long neck like most sauropods do, I can't talk at all, it still classifies as one, so deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it. So unlike the Amargasaurus, which has a sail along its back, Auroras has sails on the side of its head. With this change, it draws more attention to the head, which makes the sails the biggest defining trait for what makes Auroras so majestic. I want to be in the time period where Auroras and the other prehistoric Pokemon were walking the earth, so I can see Auroras majestically walking past me. The one scene from Jurassic Park where the cast sees the herd of sauropods in the field and it goes do 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 do. That's what I imagine seeing Auroras in the wild. I can just picture it being so majestic. The Walking of Dinosaurs documentary. Pokemon. Do that, but with like the prehistoric Pokemon. It can be like 3D, you know, like if there's a Mewtwo Strikes Back movie for Netflix. Like that'll be like awesome, like dude, like seeing like 3D like prehistoric Pokemon just walking across like your screen, dude. That'd be it doesn't even need narration either. You can just like let like the Pokemon tell itself. It's like I want that. I want that, but I'm probably not going to get it because like I don't know. They haven't thought about that, but I thought about it. You know, Nintendo take notes. Am I right? Yeah. Anyway, the shiny of Auroras even makes it more majestic by adding more white to the color scheme to represent the ice part of Auroras. When I first played through the Generation 6 games, I added an Amora to my team, and once I got her, I immediately started leveling her up so she could evolve. After doing that, I had my very own majestic ice-type prehistoric beast on my team. She was bulky, she had high HP, and she was fairly unstoppable. However, she was also very slow. Like one time, I taught her Thunderbolt when I went up against a Elite Four member Seibold, however you pronounce the name, and she couldn't even move before his like Pokemon attacks immediately wiped her out with water type attacks because according to Pokemon logic, apparently ice can freeze freaking dragons, but not water in the Pokemon world, which is stupid. But I guess like the water is scalding, but so it burns it down. But whatever. So overall, it should be very clear that Auroras is a great fossil Pokemon, and it would have been my all-time favorite had it not been for one other Pokemon. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about that, like, prehistoric Pokemon documentary, and, like the walking across, yeah, I want that to happen in real life, come on, if like, let's get that training, come on, like, make sure, like, the Pokemon company hears this. Anyway, let's do some honorable mentions. So, we have some honorable mentions for the list. We have Tyrantrum, you know, pretty awesome Tyrannosaurus Rex, you know, like, iconic. Next we have Dracovish, bunch of memes, but like, you know, like overall it's like one of the most OP broken Pokemon ever, and like Fish's Wren can like kill anybody in its path. It's insane. Except we have Archeops, however, whichever one's correct for you, for your standards. Then like, yeah, cool based off like the Archaeopteryx, the first tentacle bird in like the human world, in like on Earth, and I guess in the Pokemon universe as well. Bastiodon, which is based off of like a Triceratops and like other ceratopsians. That's cool. And lots of Anorith, you know, like Anorith, and I would also include Armaldo. You know, like they're really cool Pokemon. I like their designs, and like Anorith is pretty cute. You know, like adorable. Anyway, let's move on to number 1. And number 1 is Rampardos. Of course, I had to put my favorite rock-type Pokemon at the top of a fossil Pokemon video. Rampardos is based off of a type of Pachycephalosaurus, such as a Stygimoloch or Dracorex. It's not really like specified on the Bulbapedia article which one it technically is, but like just the whole spiky design of Rampardos just sticks out to me, so I don't really care. Not to mention the shiny is pretty boss with like the red replacing the blue. Like, whoa. Something interesting I found about Rampardos is that according to its Pokemon Moon Pokedex entry, when it was revived, it broke out of the containment facility that it was in and proceeded to destroy an entire skyscraper with a single headbutt. How is that even possible? That means that like that means he either had to charge with a force enough to destroy an entire building, or he just ran normal speed and his skull is just that like powerful. And taking those things into consideration, that means like that Rampardos is like a force to be reckoned with, even in like prehistoric times, if that was still the case back then. However, apparently Rampardos' brain is very small due to its skull inflammation, as mentioned in multiple other Pokedex entries. That's what I like about Rampardos. Everything about it is great, especially the weak parts. It's definitely my favorite fossil Pokemon of all time. And those were my top 5 favorite fossil Pokemon. I try to keep discussions as brief as I can because the last 2 top 5 videos I made exceeded past 10 minutes, like over 10 minutes. Like, top 5 favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters was like exactly 15 minutes, you know? And like, top 5 Thomas Friends crashes and gnashing sequences, that was over 13 minutes. So, yeah. I just made these discussions brief so I can make it quicker, you know, like, if you like this video, consider hitting the like button and subscribing as well. Share it with your friends, check out my Dropo, check out my Twitter, and check out my DeviantArt. The links are in the description. I will see you guys next time.